Hello everyone and welcome to the Daley Tactic Star Wars Tournament. 16 Star Wars characters from various movies will compete to find out who is the toughest in the galaxy. Each battle will be composed of various rules to make it interesting. Some with infantry only, some with weapon restrictions, or anything else you could possibly imagine. Each match will be as equal in terms of numbers and positioning as possible within game restrictions. But one thing's for sure, the warfare will be epic. So without further ado, here are this week's contestants. Commander Fox finds himself on the planet of Tatooine with the 65th Coruscant Guard. As a Clone Wars commander who was mainly based in Coruscant, he is not acclimated to the climate, but that won't stop him and his men from showing the enemy what's what. The enemy, on the other hand, is Obi Wan Kenobi, who has spent years in various environments including the deserts of Tatooine. He has called to his aid the army of the Rebel Alliance. The two sides will be going at each other in an attempt to move on in the Star Wars tournament. May the best man win. Hey guys, what's going on? Daley Tactics here, and I am back with another Star Wars mod tournament battle. And today we have Commander Fox versus Obi Wan Kenobi. Now Obi-Wan is utilizing Rebel soldiers in this one because I thought, well, we already have the 7th Sky Corps, who is led by Commander Cody, so I didn't want to have too many of the same legion, and none if possible. So instead I gave Obi-Wan some rebels on Tatooine, so it sort of makes sense, and he's facing Commander Fox with Phase 2 65th Coruscant Guard troopers. Essentially the setup of the battle here is there's 100 troopers behind the main line here who are going to be moving forward for both sides and meeting somewhere in the middle. The rest of these guys behind these defenses are on free move mode with retreat on, so they can either choose to come and support their troopers in the middle or retreat back or stay where they are. So really I'm leaving the 50 troopers for each side behind the defenses. They can do whatever they want. It's completely up to them. I kind of like to imagine the setup of this battle was like Vader sent Commander Fox to go and hunt Obi-Wan Kenobi and like try and do Order 66 on him, and then Obi-Wan like got the rebels to come and support him on Tatooine, and so then it led to this large, face down Mexican standoff and then a clash at the end. So I don't know, fun little backstory I guess we're making up for this tournament battle. But either way, this is actually the last battle of part 1 of the tournament, and we'll be going into the second part in the next episode, which should be very, very exciting. So without further ado, I'll be right back and we can get this started. Alright, you bad Larrys, real quick before we get this shindig started, I did end up adding 50 more troopers for the Rebels and 50 more troopers for Commander Fox, just because I wanted to make it a little bit bigger, and I don't think it'll lag too bad anyway, so we might as well make it a little bit bigger. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and press start. Alright, so the Rebels' advancing force is doing what it's supposed to, that being advancing, very good, and Obi-Wan and his defensive soldiers are staying put at the moment. Meanwhile, Commander Fox has his advancing soldiers advancing as well, and his staying put 65th Coruscant troopers are staying put. So perfectly, the plans are rolling here, and these guys moving through the dusty fog of Tatooine are coming awfully close to each other. Actually, really close. I'm surprised they haven't started shooting yet. But there we go. They finally notice each other. And a spray of bullets comes in from both sides. Men already going down in this horrible, just warfare zone right now. Grenades even being thrown, actually. That might do a little bit of damage to the Rebels. I don't think it connected with anyone, but it could have, potentially. So yeah, both sides just fully going at each other. They have completely even numbers right now. They also have even weapons. So the Rebels have the same amount of rifles, machine guns, snipers, pistols, SMGs, all those things as the clones do. So it's completely even on the battlefield currently. It does seem like Obi-Wan has come very, very far forward here. He's looking to take the high ground here. He was like, oh, look at that hill right there. That's where I want to be. I wonder if like Obi-Wan has certain degrees of high ground where like, certain places he's like, oh my god, I have to be up there, He's got a ranking system. It's like, all right, from 0 to Mount Kilimanjaro, how high is this ground? I would love to see like a little animated sketch on that. Like, you know, how I have a scale of, I don't know. What am I talking about? It could just be kind of funny. Either way, Commander Fox's troopers do actually seem to be getting beaten back slightly by Obi-Wan's, though things do seem to be remaining a little bit even for the most part. I mean, both sides still have about the same number of troopers. I would just say that Commander Fox is much closer with his troopers to the back lines than Obi-Wan is, and we're seeing actually Obi-Wan's defenders coming forward, which is a sign that the rebels could potentially think that they are closing in on a victory here. Regardless, Commander Fox's 65th Coruscant Guard will continue to battle in this battle, and maybe they can, because now they have the defensive advantage, they could potentially get a dub here. We see a DC-15X soldier over here laying into the rebels a little bit, but he does get nailed in the head. So they're going to lose that soldier, which is, of course, a valuable one for them. We're seeing a few machine gunners over here, but for the most part, DC-15A and DC-15C soldiers. Here come the rebels actually just full-on advancing towards Commander Fox's troopers. Commander Fox's troopers actually coming out from behind their cover. That could be a huge mistake. Commander Fox is probably sitting there like, guys, what are you doing? I would definitely reconsider this move by the 65th Coruscant Legion. They were in a very good defensive position, and they're going to meet the rebels who have a better high ground position than them. So I don't know about that play, but they seem to be sticking with it. I would say the rebels probably have more troopers alive right now than the clone troopers, but not by too much. So the clones could always make the comeback here. Actually, the comeback is very possible in this instance because the sides are still relatively even. It's just that, yeah, moving forward like that was such a mistake on Fox's part. All of those troopers that moved forward got butchered, and now we're actually seeing them moving backwards to get back into their positions as they're seeing the rebels actually move forward to come back and conquer right now. We see actually a sniper right here firing away into the clone troopers, and Fox and his troopers trying to retaliate with a little bit of fire of their own. They're not going to give up quite yet, though the rebels are just in a very superior situation at the moment. Fox's troopers still managing to cop a few kills here and there, and he's still got a substantial amount, and the rebels have to come up and over this hill in order to attack him, so that'd be actually a pretty good choke point area if they lay low for now. Fox still maintaining his position over here. He has not moved like all battle, which is surprising. This rebel soldier actually kind of sneaking up on him while Fox is sort of trained on these guys over here, and he does get gunned down. That's the end of Fox right there. A couple of his soldiers over here. In fact, a DC-15X soldier is sort of roaming around now. That's a very valuable soldier. I'd try my darndest to stay alive. Here comes the rebels coming up and over the hill, just like I said, and they are getting down. This is a very good position for the clones to try and make their sort of final stand here, though I'm kind of doubting they will manage to catch this win at this point in time because, yeah, they're losing all of their troops. They've got actually a bit of a holdout over here. There's maybe 5 or 6 more men, and then there's one clone right here, that DC-15X soldier who's just hiding from the rebels. Rebels moving around. Looks like one guy might have spotted him right there. He thought he was being sneaky. Ooh, and a grenade goes out. He ends up getting gunned down. These troopers over here did try and make a stand. This guy with another DC-15X taking some pot shots, but he's getting hit pretty heavily. He's getting some shots off at these oncoming rebels, but he does go down. We do have 2 more clones here. One's with a pistol, the other's with a DC-17M. The pistol trooper goes down. Oh man, and there's even a guy over here shooting at him, so he's about to be surrounded. Oh yeah, boyo, you're in for some trouble here. He's getting shot in the head, and he does go down. The rebels managed to catch this victory. Not by a lot, though. This is one of the closer battles. Obi-Wan does go down, but I mean, he still won. He's just injured. Yeah, one of the actually closer battles, I would say, as things are looking pretty even here. The rebels only ended up winning by, I don't know, maybe like 40 men here out of the, what was it, 200 starting troopers, so a very even battle. So yellow are the dead rebels, and red are the dead clone troopers. As we can see, the clones were on the defensive for the most part of this battle. Only a few of the defending rebels ended up actually ever dying, and that was probably because of this little excursion to the left, which got pretty far actually and did manage to kill a few of them, which activated the rebels' defense on that side. And then at this point, it was very easy going for the rebels. They only ended up losing maybe 6 or 7 more troopers on the last final little push over here. So either way, Commander Fox is out of this tournament, and Obi-Wan will be advancing forward into the next round. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.